meditation technique under the guidelines of these recluses, we can say definitely that the Buddhist meditation technique was not influenced by other religions, because we have some Pali texts to approve this. And the commentary of Majjhima Nikaya, it was already documented about the unprecedented breathing meditation of Prince Gautama. Once, Prince Gautama was taken along with his father, King Suddhodana, to the Phalangane festival. It was held in the kingdom of Kapilavatthu. While the king was Phalangane, the young prince, maybe he was about 1 month baby, 1 month old age baby. He was kept safely under the cool shade of a big rose apple tree with mats. At the time of height of great of occasion, the mats snuck out to catch sight of the glorious festival scenes. At the time, the Bodhisattva quickly sat up in the lotus position and started engaging himself in the breathing meditation. Thereby, he attained the first jhana. Here, I have to explain what is the first jhana, but I will explain you later. Later means next session. Next session, because we have to understand what is the first jhana, what is the second jhana, because jhana also should be understood for a meditator. So Bodhisattva attained the first jhana. It was the pure origin of Buddhist breathing meditation. At the time, he was under no other religion's impact. So we can understand that, we can accept that our breathing meditation is not influenced by other religions. At the age of 29, after renouncing of the royal life, Prince Gautama initially approached the famous hermit Ānāpānasati and learned his doctrine and practice. The Bodhisattva easily attained the 7 mundane absorption. 7 mundane absorption means the jhana up to 𝚂𝚘𝚗 yadana jhana. However, he's found out the defeat of the doctrine of Ānāpānasati. That is, the dogma of Ānāpānasati could not lead to the highest truth, Nibbana. That is why he departed from Ānāpānasati. Then he met other famous ascetic, Uddaka Buddha, and practiced his doctrine. Before long, he gained the 8 mundane absorptions up to Nivasanya, Nasanya, Yadana jhana. This is the highest level of jhana. But he was not satisfied with that attainment, because Bodhisattva realized that the doctrine of Uddaka Buddha also is not the right way to achieve cessation of suffering, because he wants to cess all suffering. he wants to gain the Nibbana. But the Uddhagārama Buddha doctrine also is not the right way to achieve Nibbana. That is why he left the Uddhagārama Buddha and stayed in the Uruvela forest to undertake his own meditation. As we all know, our Bodhisattva practice very difficult exercises. We call it 𝚂𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚎. 𝚂𝚗𝚒𝚗, about 6 years. During this period, due to having very little food, his body become extremely emaciated, and he feel many pain. So after 6 years, the Bodhisattva realized that even though he practiced this extreme practice, he could not accomplish enlightenment in this way. Then he tried to think which will be the best way or the true way. Then he remembered his past experience of having the first jhana by way of breathing meditation. When he was a child under a big rose apple tree, then he considered that the practice of this experience must be definitely be the way to achieve enlightenment. Then he resumed taking food and tried to regain the first jhana by way of breathing meditation technique. This is his own meditation technique. Finally, at the age of 35, he achieved the knowledge of the full noble truth and attained the Buddhahood on the full moon day of Visarada. Therefore, we can say definitely that the Buddhist breathing meditation technique was not influenced by other religions. Indeed, the breathing meditation is the foremost meditation subject for all Buddha. That means all Buddhas practice this breathing meditation to attain Buddhahood. And some Pisika Buddha also practice this meditation technique to be Pisika Buddha. And some 𝚂𝚤𝚃 means some people of the Buddha practice this breathing meditation technique for the attainment of Nibbana. This is what we have to know. Our Buddhist breathing meditation is not influenced by other religions. After being the Buddha, the Buddha practiced this meditation technique occasionally. In the 𝚂𝚛𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚗, the Buddha said how much he engaged in the breathing meditation. Once the Buddha told his people, his disciple, he will spend alone in the forest, in the 𝚂𝚛𝚗𝚗 forest. No one was allowed to approach to the Buddha except a monk who offered the lunch to the Buddha, who offered the food to the Buddha. Then he stayed alone about 3 months in 𝚂𝚛𝚗𝚗 forest. After 3 months, when the Buddha meet the monks again, the Buddha said to his disciple that I would like to share screen. Okay, here. The Buddha say, monks, if the recluses who believe in other religions ask you that, how Gautama Buddha spent his time during the raining season, you all have to reply that our Buddha usually spends his time during the raining season engaging in concentration of mindfulness of breathing meditation. In Pali, 𝚂𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚗𝚗 𝚂𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗 𝚂𝚗𝚗𝚃 𝚂𝚰𝚃𝚗𝚗𝚗 𝚂𝚘𝚜𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗 𝙼𝚘𝚗𝚗 𝚂𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗 𝚂𝚂𝚗𝚂𝚗𝚂𝚗𝚗𝚗 How Gautama Buddha spent his time during the raining season, usually. 𝚂𝚰𝚃𝚗𝚗𝚗 𝚂𝚗𝚗𝚃 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 Ānāpānasati samadhina ko āvūso bhagava vasan bahulan vihasiti. That means even our Buddha spent his time by engaging breathing meditation after being Buddhahood. So we have to think ourselves, shouldn't we spend our time by engaging breathing meditation during raining season? Now in our country, this is raining season. So most yogi practice breathing meditation in my meditation center about 3 months during raining season. Now we pass 19 days. So I would like to suggest you to spend your time during rainy season by engaging this breathing meditation technique. This is the best way to appreciate to our Lord Buddha. Then the Buddha, once there was a very big issue. There was a very big issue. Okay, I will stop screen share here. In the Vinaya Pitaka, Venerable Ananda requests the Buddha to preach a kind of meditation which can help to stop suicide or desire for death of the monks who practice the Asubha Bhavana. Asubha Bhavana. The story, there were many monks practice Asubha Bhavana because the Buddha preached them Asubha Bhavana. Then the Buddha spent his time. At the time, no one can approach to the Buddha. After 2 weeks, when the Buddha came out, many monks suicide, and some monks choose to death by giving something to others. And at the time, Venerable Ananda requests the Buddha to preach a kind of meditation which can help to stop suicide or desire for death. At the time, the Buddha told Ananda to collect the monks and preach Ānāpānasati Samadhi Bhavana. Monks, when one cultivate and develop the concentrations of mindfulness of breathing, there is serene, magnificent, perfect, and contented living. Furthermore, it instantaneously vanquishes the evil, immoral thoughts as soon as they happen. I would like to share a screen here. Here. Monks, if a monk should desire, not this one. Monks, when one cultivates and develops the concentrations of mindfulness of breathing, there is serene, magnificent, perfect, and contented living. Furthermore, it instantaneously vanquishes the evil, immoral thought as soon as they happen. In Pali, it is said that 𝚂𝚤𝚃𝚗𝚗 𝚂𝚐𝚗𝚃 𝚂𝚑𝚌𝚘 𝚂𝚌𝚘 𝚂𝚑𝚗 𝚂𝚘𝚗𝚗𝚑 𝚂𝚘𝚞𝚝𝚎 𝚂𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗 𝚂𝚤𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗. And Vinaya, you can see, you can read. So that means Ānāpānasati samadhi is very serene, very serene. Because when we take breathing meditation, our mind comes down. So this is very serene and magnificent and perfect. Perfect means if we try to develop a device meditation practice, we need to make sure the suitable device, and we need to find something to make the device. For Ānāpānasati, no need to find something, because breathing meditation can be practiced always. Whenever we breathing in and out. So this is perfect. No need to add anything. So by practicing this meditation technique, it is contented living. Furthermore, sometimes evil, immoral thoughts comes out from our mind at the time when we notice to take this breathing meditation, and breathing in 1, breathing in 2, breathing in 3, then this evil, immoral thought vanquish as soon as taking breathing meditation. That is why this breathing meditation can stop suicide, can stop the desire for death. So this is the best meditation techniques in our Buddhism. And Samyutta Nikaya, the Buddha appreciate breathing meditation again. Monks, if a monk should desire, may neither my body nor my eyes become fatigued, and may my mind be free from the doubt without attaching. He should practice well these concentrations of mindfulness of breathing meditation. Tasma tiha bhikkhave bhikkhu jebi akinkeya newa me kayo kilameya na sakkuni anupadaya cha me 𝚂𝚤𝚃𝚗 𝙰𝚒𝚗 aya-me-wa ānāpānasati samadhi 𝚂𝚘𝚏 manasi kātabo. Because some meditation practice some meditation practice gives you some kinds of painful. Let's see here. The commentary 𝚂𝚗 𝚂𝚗 explain why this practice is the most suitable for practitioner. A meditator who take the elements meditation, dhatu kammatthana. Dhatu kammatthana means but we are dhatu, abo dhatu, vayo dhatu, and tejo dhatu. Sometimes we try to understand what is tejo dhatu, and find where is tejo dhatu in our body. At the time, his body may become very hot. At the time, he realized that, oh, this is the tejo dhatu. That is why here the commentary 𝚂𝚗 𝚂𝚗 explain a meditator who take the element meditation, dhatu kammatthana, find excruciating pains in his body, as if he were thrown into a machine, into a hot machine. Then a person who walks on the device meditation. The device meditation means kasina kammatthana. Patavi kasina, abo kasina, tejo kasina, vayo kasina, nila kasina, pita kasina, and so on. There were a lot of kasina device meditation. Then he may get his eyes weary and shaken as though they will drop out. Because when we take device meditation, we must see this device continuously as much as we can. At the time, our eye becomes very pain, and we feel eyes will drop out. But when one abides contemplating on this breathing meditation subject, neither does the body becomes fatigued, nor do the eyes hurt. That is why the Buddha comments to take breathing meditation. Who have desire that may neither his body nor his eyes become fatigued, and may his mind be free from the doubt without attaching, should practice these concentrations of mindfulness of breathing meditation. This is very clear. And another one I would like to share with you. This is a notice given by the Buddha. The Buddha preached that Naham Bhikkhave Motasatesa Asambhajanasa Ānāpānasati Vadhami and Majjhima Nikaya. Motasatesa means a lack of mindfulness. Asambhajanasa means absent-minded. And monks, I do not declare the development of mindfulness of breathing for one who is absent-minded and unmindful. That is why, if we want to practice this breathing meditation technique, we must have fully mindfulness. But this means to pay much more attention purposefully to the breaths. And reluctant. Hence, an intelligent person who knows the value of mindfulness of breathing meditation should dedicate himself to it with his best endeavor, with his best energy, with his best volition, with his best mindfulness. So this is the Buddha and breathing meditation. So how should we practice this breathing meditation? I explained to you last week the 4 steps of breathing meditation. Here, the past step, breathing in, breathing out with mindfulness. Sattva asasati, sattva pasasati, choose a suitable place that should be silent place. Then sit cross-legs, body erect, and you may put your hand as you like, no problem. Then close your eyes and take your breathing. Then when you take breathing in, then you have to mind that breathing in. When breathing out, you have to count it as 1. Breathing in 1, breathing in 2, breathing in 3, like this. When we get 8 times, then we fold a finger. Then start again from 1 to 8, then fold the finger. Then we may get 10 finger. A group of 10 finger should be put in mind. Here, right wrist, right elbow. I explained how to practice this first step of breathing meditation last week. So by practicing this meditation, you may see some light. It becomes out from your mind because of the power of concentration. It is called nimitta. It is called nimitta. Nimitta is a light or a mental image. Light or mental image. When you see this mental image or light in your mind, you can use this nimitta to see the Buddha, to see a stupa, to see a Buddha image of a 𝚬𝚑, which is far from you, in our meditation center, Dhammadharaṇī meditation center. Now we have been practicing this meditation technique since last 20 days. So now our practitioner, our yogi, can see some Buddha, by the power of their concentration. So it is very wonderful. It is very wonderful benefit of this breathing meditation technique. Indeed, the technique was derived from Sri Lanka, Situ Bawa. That is why I would like to suggest you again and again to practice this breathing meditation technique and use the powers of this meditation technique. It is a very wonderful, it will give a wonderful experience to you. Thanks for your participating. Please ask me some if you have some question. Sumida, okay, now you can ask some questions if you have something to ask. Okay, okay. Okay. So unmute. Unmute is the best. So they can ask directly. I would like to share the second step of breathing meditation with you all next week. But one thing I would like to request you all, if you are not a practitioner of breathing meditation, it will be very difficult to understand the second step, the third step, and the fourth step. That is why I would like to request you to take breathing meditation before question. Before question. Okay. Yogi Baragu translate into English. Okay. Yogi Baragu. But Dayaka Sumina, please share again the true power of Kannī technique. That is a translation books of Yogi Baragu, I think. Okay, here. Thank you, Dayaka Sumina, for sharing. Is Ānāpānasati is doing process? Sure. Ānāpānasati is doing process. There are 16 steps of Ānāpānasati bhavana, but our meditation master give us the basis 4 steps. The basis 4 steps. This book, The True Power of Kannī Meditation, is a translation of Yogi Baragu, I think. Maybe not the same as Yogi Baragu, but this is, how to say, very close to Yogi Baragu.
Avasarai Bante.
Okay.
Vandami Bante.
Okay.
Thank you for this Zoom meeting.
Yes.
I'm joining from New Zealand.
Ah.
Yeah. So Bante, I know you explained this to us last week. When you inhale and exhale, when you do one, you just fold one finger.
Yes.
And then, when you do 8,
yes,
you fold one finger, and then that means when you fold all 10 fingers, at that time you would have done 80 times.
Yes.
Yes. Can you explain after that, Bante? Even last week, even I didn't get that. You know that you go to, shoulder, and you were talking about that.
Yeah.
Can you explain us, Bante, again?
Okay. Here you see there's 10 places to put your counting and your mind. When you get 10 finger, folded 10 finger, you should that counting group in your right wrist. Then after getting another 10 finger, you should it in your right elbow, or you can use the how to say counting machine. I don't know how to call counter. I don't know how to call. Or you can use some bubble, some stone, and you put one stone. This is one group. This is one group. This is one group. Then you know how many you have already counted. Then when you Sorry. Yeah. This is clear. This clear. So when you have a suitable concentration, you can release this counting. You can release this counting. How to say? When your concentration power becomes deeper and deeper, your minds become calm and more than calm. So at the time, sometime your counting may at the time you may not count your breathing. You may not count your breathing, no problem. Counting support concentration. If your concentration can stay itself without counting, no need to count, continue. But you may notice breathing in, breathing out all the time. By doing this, you may see a light in your mind. That is called nimitta in Pali. It is a sign of concentration. A sign of concentration. At the time, we train this mental image to be bigger, to be smaller, to be taller, to be shorter, and so on. At the time, we can control. We are able to control our nimitta, our mental image, as we wish. At the time, we can use this mental image to see Sun Buddha, maybe to see your house. I think Dayaga is from Sri Lanka, right?
Yes, Bhante. Yes, Bhante.
You're from Sri Lanka, not in New Zealand?
No, I'm from Sri Lanka and I'm living in New Zealand, Bhante.
And yeah. Now in New Zealand.
Yes, I'm originally from Sri Lanka, Bhante.
Sure. So if you attain this concentration power, you can use this concentration power to see your house in Sri Lanka. This is a very wonderful meditation technique.
Yeah. Okay, Bhante. Bhante, another question. Okay, so the counting, do we do it like, are we actually folding our finger, or are we doing it from our mind? Because I'm just wondering, when we fold our finger, will that break our concentration?
You put your finger accurately. Huh?
Okay.
Put your finger accurately, no problem.
Yeah. Another question, Bhante. Sorry, Bhante.
When you put a group of folding your finger and right rest, right elbow is not a cure putting, just in your mind.
Yeah. Okay, Bhante. Okay, Bhante. One more question. So we that means when we put our finger, like we do it after 8 inhales and exhales, are we at that point when we are folding our finger, are we breaking our concentration? Like at that point when we fold our finger?
Please again.
So Bhante, we go like we inhale and exhale, that will be 1, and then we do it 8 times, and then we are supposed to fold one finger because we have done 8. Yeah. So when actually we are folding our finger, at that point, are we breaking the concentration? Are we taking our concentration from inhales and exhales to folding the finger? Am I right, Bhante?
Yeah. You are right. But don't worry. Don't worry. You may lose some concentration when you are folding. But this is very small losing your concentration. But on the other side, by folding your finger to know your counting times, it is very useful to deepen your concentration. No worry.
Okay, Bhante. Thank you very much, Bhante. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sadhu.
You're welcome. Session. Yeah.
Ado?
Yeah.
Ado, this is first time I am in conversation with you. I need your help. Venerable, while practicing since a long time, I developed an habit of putting so much efforts while knowing the breath. Because of don't know how to practice actually the Ānāpāna. So whenever I sit, then this habit of putting so much effort, it arises. So because of that, the habit of focusing with the physical eyes and some stress on the head and nose, it automatically, even if I wanted not to do that, but because of the habit, it's automatically is there. So now it becomes difficult for me to be natural with a breath or natural with meditation.
Sure.
So it's getting very difficult to how to come out of this wrong habit and progress in the path, Bhante.
Okay, this is a good question. When we start breathing meditation, we breathe. We breathe with fully energy. At the time, we feel pain in our nose. So when you breathe, you're breathing in and out, exhale and exhale. You should to be balanced, breathing, the length of breathing in, the length of breathing out. For example, when you take 2 seconds to breathe in, to exhale, so you have to spend 2 seconds to expel your breath out. So should be balanced, breathing in and breathing out. The length of breathing in and breathing out. Duration of breathing in and breathing out. By doing so, you may have more concentration, and your effort and your mindfulness will be support your concentration. Here, I would like to share the method of breathing meditation. This is the method of breathing meditation. Right effort and right mindfulness. Right effort plus right mindfulness equal to right concentration. When you breathe, you're breathing in and out with mindfulness. You should be balanced, the length of breathing in and out. The length of breathing in and out. To do so, your mindfulness become better than better. That means you are not breathing automatically. You are breathing with mindfulness. If you breathe without mindfulness, your breathing in are the length of your breathing in are a little bit longer than breathing out, because we use our energy to breathe in. When we release our breathing, no need to use energy. That is why breathing out is shorter than breathing in. But when we take this breathing meditation, we try to be balanced, the length of breathing in and out. That means we have fully mindfulness on breathing in and out. At the time, we cannot do this without energy, without effort. That is why by doing balance, the length of breathing in and out is cultivating right effort and right mindfulness. Then you will have right concentration very soon. This is the best method of how to cultivate, how to develop right concentration by using breathing meditation. It's okay?
Thank you, Venerable. I will adapt this in the practice, and if we get a chance, then I will share my practice with you.
Yeah.
And Venerable, another question, is there are some requirement I feel like am I missing to not getting the proper meditation, like precepts or daily everyday lifestyle? Some suggestion for that, Bhante?
Okay. daily meditation practice. I would like to suggest you to take Buddhanusati. Buddhanusati means Arahant. Arahant Samasambuddho. You may take this Buddha virtue in your mind again and again. This is I practice this Buddhanusati meditation in my daily life. Because when we think some person who is very bad and he give many painful and many suffering to the villagers, when we think about him at the time, we feel our feeling becomes very bad. Our feeling becomes very bad, and we feel anger. We feel anger. We don't like him like this. But when we think about someone who have the villagers, who is ready to have other, and he is always smiling. He talk very good speech to other, gently, smoothly. At the time when we think about him, we become very cool. We become very cool. Our mind become cool. Our mind become comes and thankful to him. So our Buddha is the best person in the world, according to my opinion. Our Buddha is the best person in the world. He spent the whole life for all people, all Deva and all Manusa. He is ready to have other. He is ready to preach how to practice meditation, to cease the suffering. He is always ready. That is why when we think about him, our minds become cool. Our minds become serene. Our minds become very peaceful, very peaceful. That is why I would like to suggest you to think about the Buddha again and again in your daily life. How to think about the Buddha? The Buddha is our teacher. He preached to live as a good person, So when we think about the Buddha, our minds become cool and serene. I told how to practice this Buddhanusati last week. When we breathe in, we notice that Arahant. You may know Arahant, Samasambuddho, Vichācarana Sampanno, Arahant. Arahant is the best one. And Arahant, when we breathe out, Arahant 1, Arahant 2, Arahant 3, like that. So it is a very good practice for your daily life. You can practice this meditation technique in your daily life. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very well for valuable suggestions. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes.
Venerable Bhante, I want to share my experience. What happened to me? That very funny thing happened to me when I was trying to do the Ānāpānasati. I was trying to concentrate that the bottom of my nose where the air is coming and touch it. So what happened to me, and I couldn't find my nose even. Nose is going here and there. You know, I was it's so funny. And then one day our monk told me that do the Ānāpānasati meditation during the walking meditation. So when my eyes are open, so then I could see my nose. So then I could be able to do it. Why it
okay.
do you have any idea?
Okay, I understand what you mean. Here also, some yogi told me that they could not find their nose.
Yes.
Their nose. Then they touch with hand. Oh, there is nose. Realize that. That is why the Buddha told his people. He said here, monks, I do not declare the developments of mindfulness of breathing for one who is absent-minded and unmindful. So you have to think when you could not find your nose.
Yeah.
There are breathing. I mean, there is no breathing for one, those who is dead. Now we are alive. We are alive. Now we are alive. And there is the one who borns in 𝚂𝚛𝚗𝚒𝚎 𝚂𝚛𝚗𝚎𝚑. You know 𝚂𝚛𝚗𝚑, it is a Brahma Loka.
Yes.
In Brahma Loka, there is no breathing.
Yes.
Now we are not Brahma Loka. We are not in Brahma Loka. We are in human realm. So breathing must be here. Breathing must be here. And there is the one who attained the fourth jhana, has no breathing.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much.
That means to think like that. This is the commentary. The commentary suggests us when we could not find our nose. The commentary suggests that to think like that. Then please pay much attention on your nose. Then you will find your breathing and your nose. Don't worry, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bhante.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay, now it's a time to stop this meeting. Thank you very much for your participation. Let's see next week. So let's recite Buddha Sasana 𝚂𝚗𝚒𝚃 3 times to close this meeting. Buddha Sasana 𝚂𝚗𝚒𝚃, Buddha Sasana 𝚂𝚗𝚒𝚃, Buddha Sasana 𝚂𝚗𝚒𝚃. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, Dayaka Sumida. Okay, thank you. Okay, see you